This conference will now be recorded.
Yes, thank you so much for joining today's session. Hello, all. I am Manasa Annasagaram, who will be taking you through this stress and test Tosca training course. And yes, so first of all, let us
Hello.
start. Yeah, hi. Yeah, someone is speaking. Okay. Yeah, Aparna, please go ahead. Okay. So I would request everyone, just give me like first 15 minutes of time. Let me give you a brief about what are we going through, what are the syllabus that we'll be covering, and little introduction about Tosca, and then I'll give everyone a chance to speak out. You can talk, you can ask all your questions. So, but just after 15 minutes, okay? So the first 15 minutes, let me give you a brief about what are we doing here, what is Tosca, and what are the things that we are covering, and then we can take up the questions, okay? Yes, thank you so much for your patience. Yes, let us go to today's session. So, yes, we are all here to learn about Tosca. And so, basically, what are the main topics that I will try to cover for today is first of all, let us start from very start of the class. Like, so not everyone who is joining this course will know about what is manual testing and what is automation testing. Some people who has a background of business analyst or something, so they also want to learn about this. So I'll start it from the very scratch. I'll just give you a brief about what is manual testing, what is automation testing, what is exactly this automation tool, and how is it different from other tools. What is the main? I mean, what is scriptless? What does it mean about the scriptless testing, and what is the syllabus that we are covering? What are the certifications that we are getting, and what are the badges that we will be covering as part of all this syllabus? Okay, so this is the agenda of today, and these are the topics that we'll be covering today. Okay, so yes, so starting from the very scratch, so I would like to understand, anyone from this audience would like to explain about what is manual testing? Please don't see it. Yes, those are like definitions of manual testing. If anyone could open up and talk about what is manual testing, it would be great. So, anyone from the audience would like to just brief about what is manual testing?
Yeah, hi.
Yes, hello.
So basically, it's my understanding once that code is developed by a developer, so we need to evaluate the code based on the testing scenarios we have to prepare, and then basically evaluation of the code in a way of yeah.
Yes, thank you so much, Aparna, for taking us through your definition. Yes, anyone else would like to give a brief about what is manual testing? What do you understand by manual testing? Okay, all right. Yeah, no problem. So basically, I'll just give you a small example. Suppose my development team who writes the code, who develops the code to work. I mean, if I have to open this page, I have to launch it. If I have to click on this register, it has to redirect to this page. So all this happens. So when my developer develops it, correct? So after that comes into the picture is called testing. So why do we test? We test to make sure whatever the code that is written from developers is working fine, and it is working as expected according to the client. Okay, so that is called as manual testing. So manually, whatever we test, it might be a web application, it may be a database testing, like the data that is getting stored, is it getting stored properly or not, it is getting redirected to the proper tables or not. So those are all comes into the database testing. If you are testing an API, it might be an API testing. Likewise, there are different applications, different softwares you've been doing. Okay, so if I take an example of web application testing, if I click on register, ideally I expect this register page should open. Okay, so I do it manually. I do go click on this register and I do check whether I'm able to click on this buttons. I am able to enter some values into this page, and after I click on this register, the registration will be successful. All these things, whatever you're doing is manually. But coming to the automation, what you do, you write a script. Okay, it might be Selenium, it might be UFT, it might be mobile, any kind of language you take. You write some lines of code, and then you run the code every time whenever, suppose my first development is only register. Okay, so after that my client comes up and asks me to include this login also. So after register is developed, then comes into the picture or login. So then developer develops the code for login page comes up like this, and then whenever I'm testing this login, I have to make sure that register is also working fine. Okay, so then what I do, every time going and clicking and selecting, doing manually, I can write some lines of code, or 2 to 3 lines of code or something. Okay, some lines of code to make sure my register is also working. So what happens when the automation testing is coming into the picture? It will help us to reduce the manual effort and also to rerun the script how many ever times you want. Okay, it might be a regression, it might be sanity, it might be any other kind of testing that you take through. So whenever you have to verify this registered test cases are working fine, all the test cases you have written some lines and you just have to run it, then make sure. So every time whenever a new functionality is adding up, you can just run your whatever the scripts that you have written for the previous functionalities, it will be run. So this is called automation testing. This is best example of automation testing, what I would believe. So whatever we do manually is called manual testing. Wherever we write the code to run all the test scripts, to check whether all the scripts are working fine or not, so then is called automation. Okay, if we have to go through the formal definition, we can go through like this. Manual testing is a software testing process in which test cases are executed manually without using any automation tool. You manually sit and do it. All the test cases executed by the tester manually according to the end user perspective. It ensures whether the application is working as mentioned in the requirement document or not. And test cases are planned and implemented to complete almost 100% of software applications, and test case reports are also generated manually. So whatever you do in manual testing is all manual. I hope most of you have an idea about what is manual testing and what is automation testing. Right, I told. There might be several tools that will be involved in the tools. According to that, kind of, whatever this tool that you are using, you have to write a particular framework and you have to write some scripts and then you test that particular software. Okay. So if you see in the market, so there are different automation tools in the market. So it's not like one tool or two tools. If you see, like each one has its own perspective. Okay. If you take SOAP UI, it is for UI testing. Postman is for API testing. Sorry, SOAP UI and Postman are for API testing, and Selenium is for UI testing. If you take Tosca is also Presentis Tosca, you can do multiple kinds of testing in Tosca. Okay, so as per 2023, these are the best automation tools in the market. You can have a go through of all these things, maybe later after the class. Yes, whenever I take the demo sessions, I mostly come across these most frequently asked questions. So what is the first question? First question, is this automation tool on demand? Yes, for sure it is on demand. That is why you are all here to learn about this Tosca tool. You will get to know why it is in demand in the later stages of the, next 2 to 3 classes where I explain more about Tosca, what are the advantages. So there you get a more information about why this tool is in demand in the market. So how will be my future in Tosca? Yes, this is also understood in the later stages of the slides. And should I have to know any scripting language prior? No, absolutely you don't need any scripting language. So it's absolutely a scriptless automation tool. where any manual tester can easily learn and start scripting your test cases at least by sixth or seventh day of your process of this process of learning this automation process. You can, by sixth or seventh day, everyone can start automating your first test case. Okay. And how can I shift from manual to automation? It is very easy if you take this Tosca as a tool, because this is completely scriptless automation tool. You can learn, you just have to understand how this tool works, how to make use of each and everything that are present in your tool. Okay. Will I get a good job in Tosca? Obviously, yes. Why? That is answered in the later stages of this session. Will this course be helpful in getting a job in Tosca? Absolutely, yes. Because I'll tell you, the part of the syllabus and the part of the questions and whatever that we are doing, everything is not only theoretical; it is completely practical. I say, okay. So if we have like 1 hour of session daily, out of 1 hour, the explanation part will be mostly like 20 minutes or 30 minutes according to the topic that I take for that day, and the rest of the part I mostly concentrate on the practical sessions. I would love to make everyone talk and everyone involved, so that the more interaction happens, the more doubts that comes up, so the more syllabus also we can cover. Okay. And if you see, these are the most important, I mean, most of the reviews that we get after each batch. Okay. So if you see, everyone are like, they were able to complete all the Tosca, and they were able to get all, if you see, they have offers from Infosys and Wipro, and also they were able to, so they were able to include into the Tosca projects, and they were successfully able to start automating all the scripts. And if you see, they were also able to complete this product consultant certification by the time we complete our course. Okay. It's not like I complete the course then you start your certification exams. No, it is absolutely not like that. It will be like a simultaneous practice. So maybe first 15 days I complete the first syllabus, that is AS1. I'll tell you what is AS1 in the later stages of the slides. The first 15 days, if you complete AS1, then you go get that AS1 badge and come back and say, Manas, I have acquired AS1 badge. So then we'll move to AS2, then TDS1, TDS2, likewise. However, we are comfortable, we complete it. And once everything is completed, this is the final certification that you can acquire. That is Tricentis Tosca Product Consultant Certification. Okay. Yes. So now coming to the syllabus. So we have to understand what is the main syllabus that we are covering as part of this course. So if you see, Automation Specialist 1, Level 1, Automation Specialist Level 2. So these are the mostly asked. So if you have attended any Tosca interviews, or if you have seen any job opportunities either in Naukri or LinkedIn, for sure they will ask if you have completed AS1 and AS2, because these two are the like basic building structures of Tosca. You have to understand what is AS1, you have to understand what is AS2. Like in both of them, it is like a basic test case creation, how you will involve all different things. So all those things are given as part of AS1. So every company, wherever you are applying for Tosca, they will surely ask AS1 and AS2. So then is test design specialist, TDS1, test design specialist TDS2, and then comes the automation engineer level 1. And apart from this, we'll also be covering what is database testing, what is API testing. Okay. So these are the different. So previously, I have to tell you one thing. Previously, all these mentioned things were certificates. Okay. So each one has one certificate. So once you complete AS1 certificate you used to get, AS2 certificate you used to get, TDS1 certificate you used to get. But now they have changed the pattern in the recent times. Now all these things are individual badges. So you after you complete AS1, you get a badge called AS1. After you complete AS2, you get a badge of AS2. Likewise, each and everything is badge as mentioned here. But finally, you can acquire this product consultant certification. So to complete this product consultant certification, You have to complete all of these that is mentioned here. Okay, only if you complete all these badges, only then you get this product consultant certification. Okay, so any questions still here?
So I have a question here. In recent times, I have seen Toshka is not providing any certification from 2022 or 3. So if you go and see inside, I don't think so there is a certification. So I am little just wanted to ask you like how do we have any certifications as such in Toshka currently? Because it only provides for a licensed version users when you use a licensed version, and also like it is given for the licensed who is using in the business.
Yeah, this is the certification that my previous batch, so the ongoing batch, people got it. It's Resentis Tosca Product Consultant Certification, and she was able to acquire it.
Without having the licensed version of the tool.
Yes. No, we will get the license from our end, right? We will give you the license and we will help you how to get the license, everything. So obviously you will be working with a license tool only, right?
Okay, got it. That's my question because on a free version of Toshka, there is no certifications given.
Yeah. So this certification part we will be taking care. Not to worry. So I'll guide you for each and every step, like what will be the questions, what is the pattern of questions, how we'll. I mean, I'll also include in the day-to-day classes. We'll also have what are the different interview questions you might get it. What is the most topic of interviewed question? So, what are the different interview questions you might get it? So all those things are documented and are given for you for each and every topic. So you will be like end to end practice, you will get end to end knowledge also, you'll get.
Okay, and that's like a general question. So all these recordings, what you are doing it, right? Are these being published or like once we enroll in the class, right? So do we have access for this one videos for until what time? So for example, if I miss some classes, right? If I have to again get back and see the videos and all. So how much of the access is provided for that one?
Yeah, once you have enrolled to our course, you will get a lifetime access for our videos. Okay, so whenever you are stuck somewhere, you can go back and refer to our videos. There's nothing that we take back the access for you.
Okay, and also like the installation part also will be covered, right?
Yeah, I mean, after I complete the basics of Tosca, so I will have to imbibe few things, concepts into you. After that, like maybe like sixth or seventh class will be Tosca installation. I'll guide each and everyone, make sure everyone's Tosca is installed. Only then we'll start all the sessions.
Okay, got it. One last question is only this is available for Windows, right? Not for the Mac.
Yeah, Mac, it is not available. For
Okay,
Windows only it is available.
okay, thanks.
Yeah.
Hi, Mansa.
Yeah,
I
hello.
have. Do we have any validity for this certification?
No, I don't think we have any. No, we don't
Okay.
have any validity as
Okay.
such.
Because I believe it gets suppose if it is AS1 or AS2, it gets updated, right? If I'm not wrong.
No, I mean, there were I mean, like 2 months back, they have made a lot of changes in this academy. Okay,
Okay.
so academy is changed a lot. As I told you, these were like they have made the certifications as badges, like individual badges they have done. But you have to acquire all the badges to have this product consultant certification. So they have not touched about this validity of the certificate as of now. Maybe in future if they make any changes, I'll surely update you on that.
Okay. Okay, Mansa. One more question. In
Yeah.
case if I have taken this, already done the certification like 2 or 3 years back, so will
Yeah.
I be able to do the this badge again like for AS1 or AS2?
Yeah, if you are using the same ID and all, so once it is acquired, right, it will be already updated. Okay. So if you ask me if you're trying to learn it again, I'll ask you to do it again. because a lot of things have changed in the academy. It is always good to start it again.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah. Thank
Hey,
you.
Manta, I have a question. So
Yes.
this Tosca tool is only for Windows testing, or iOS too?
Yeah, my next slides will talk about what Tosca will support. Okay, maybe there you will
Okay.
get more information. It's not to answer your question. No, it's not only for Windows, for database, for APIs, for SAP, Salesforce, many of things Tosca supports.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hi, Mansa. I have a question.
yeah,
So
please.
our course, right, it will fully focusing on this certification learning path, or we'll be having a separate path, and we'll be exploring more on database and handling test data and what is the framework kind of structure stuff.
Everything, see, whatever you are asking is is what that is given in as part of these AS1 and AS2. Okay, so whatever is covered, you can acquire both practical knowledge. Also, you can also acquire like certificates. Okay, it's an added advantage for if you have to gain certificates.
Okay,
Yeah,
thank you.
we will be doing practical, completely practical. It's not theoretical session at all. Yeah, I'll be giving day-to-day exercises. Daily, you'll have exercises. You'll go back home with some kind of exercise. I'll make sure it is not more than 10 or 15 minutes because I know everyone who is joining will be like employees and they don't have much time for practice. Yes, but I'll insist more on working at least 10 to 15 minutes apart from the class that you attend so that you will get the concept more easily. That is only thing that I would insist for each and everyone who joins the course.
Yeah, and one more thing is we were talking about the license, right? So we have free period, right? Trial
Correct,
version. So are we going
correct.
to use the trial version, or that's it, right? We won't be getting any licenses, right?
We will make sure about this license. No, don't need to worry about the license. License part and all, my team will take care. Okay, you will get the license.
So that will be having how long the validity will be there for those
Yeah,
licenses? Any idea?
you will have lot of time for you to practice. That is a promise that we can give from our end.
Yeah, thank
You
you.
will get more information once we'll talk more about it.
Yeah, we will be
Okay.
discussing about the prerequisites also, right? Hardware
Yes,
requirements and all. Yeah. Okay.
yes. Everything. Each and everything on the Tosca will be explained clearly.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Is there
I,
any certificate for the Tosca architect level or something?
product consultant certification is what they are giving at this point of time.
Okay, thank you.
Kiran, you are already unmuted, Kiran. I
Sorry. Actually, I'm in office, so
okay.
I can't take calls. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Anyhow,
you
did you
can
remind me?
type your question if you have any questions. If,
Question in the sense, my point is, this is a licensed version, right? Maybe this has been discussed. I don't know. So, how many months we are providing license for practice purpose? Are
you
you
will get
providing anything?
you will get enough time for your practice, Kiran. Okay, so no need to worry about your license. We will give you the license. We will help you providing the license. Okay.
What is duration of this course?
Dura- Duration of this course is 30 to 35 hours.
So, are you providing these 35 days only, or beyond that, are you
No,
providing any
no.
license?
On that also, you will have your license. You can practice. My first batch, people are still practicing their TOSCA on the license that we have given.
So, do we need to pay anything for that, or it will include in the fee?
Yeah, you can talk to our team about this. Okay, they'll help you out.
Okay. So coming to AS1 and AS2, these are the internal certifications or certifications given taken by Tosca team.
Yeah, these are the certifications that are given from Presentis. Okay, so not me. You will be logging into the Presentis Academy portal. There, from there itself, you will acquire everything. So it's not like only for me. It is like universal certifications will be.
Is this mandatory certifications for our job requirement? I mean, job.
Everyone, if you are applying for Tosca, for sure they will ask if you have completed those two because those are the basic things. Only if you completed, okay, they'll make sure they'll make you attend the interview. You can see a lot of LinkedIn job opportunities and all. There they'll specifically mention about AS1 and AS2. Very rarely they won't ask you, but most of the companies will insist you to complete these certifications or the badge. Sorry. Yeah.
So, Mansa, one question. How is the job market for Tosca?
It is very good. I'll show you why it is very good also. I have that everything in my next 4 slides. You will get to understand why it is very good.
Okay.
And the small question: is this timelines can be changed or these are fixed timelines?
You have to talk to my data about it. Okay. So any other general questions about Tosca? Why I would like to take the questions because few of the people will not be able to speak up. Maybe for them, all these questions which we discuss, all the others who have the same queries will be addressed. So that is my main motive of discussing the doubts or queries in front of everyone. Okay. So yes, let us continue with this slide. So we have understood these are the syllabus. So here, if you see, Presentis Academy here is where you try to enroll yourself and you try to complete it. And here, if you see, there's a badge symbol. So for after completion of each and every course, you will get this badge. I'll give you each and every detailed information about how to complete this AS1 badge, how to complete this AS2 badge, what are the questions that are there in this, everything will be given. Okay, so no need to worry about it, but you have to put your effort of how to do it and little exercises that I ask you to complete. Okay. So what is covered as part of automation specialist level 1 is nothing but it is basic test case creation. Okay. How do you create a basic test case? And you will also understand how to do a web application testing here in as part of AS1 and how to execute your test cases and how to create your test cases. All this will be created as part of AS1. Coming to the AS2, it is little more about something like how to do an API testing with Tosca and how to, if you are using some more than for one test case, if you have to use multiple test data, say then how to handle it. So this is called the second step of your automation specialization thing, and it is called AS2 that is covered as part of AS2. So that is these are the two things that you have to understand. And coming to TDS1 and TDS2, it's totally how you design your test data. So it might be different ways you can design your test data that all will be covered as part of TDS1 and TDS2. And coming to the automation engineer level 1, so this contains like there are different engines Tosca will talk to. Okay, so one is web application testing that we will do. Other one is how Tosca will interact with database, how to do the settings. So that is other thing. How to automate a PDF, how to scan a PDF, or how to what I can say, how to verify the PDF and how to see whether the PDF is downloaded or not, and how to do an Excel operations like there are how to compare two Excels. All those things will be covered as part of AE1. So there are different engines that we can talk about. And database testing, you all know how to do this database testing. And API testing, there are different types of API testings that we do. So how to do an API scan and how to convert your API test case into automation test case. All those things will be covered as part of API testing. Yes, this is pretty much about the syllabus that we cover, and let us have a quick overview on what is basic Tosca, what is Tosca, how it started journey, and how it is, why it is becoming popular here, and all those things we will see here. Okay, so give me like 10 more minutes again, 10 or 15 more minutes again for any other questions. I'll answer it at the end of this, after I complete whatever I wanted to discuss for today. Okay, so basically Tosca started, it was developed by Oasis company. It's a non-profit organization. Later Presentis has taken over it, and now Presentis is the owner for Tosca. And Tosca is not just it's an abbreviation of topology and orchestration specification for cloud applications. And Tosca is completely a scriptless automation tool. It is powered by AI and machine learning. If you have seen in the market, nowadays AI has its own boom. Okay, everyone talks about AI, everyone talks about machine learning. So yes, Tosca has all of these features that are incorporated in this. So that is why it has become a very vast used tool, automation tool in the market. Okay, and that aims helps to testers by accelerating automated tests and reducing the bottlenecks and risk associated. So basically, if you are a manual tester, if you have to convert to an automation tester, if you have to learn any other automation tool, like Selenium, Java, or any other thing, so then it will take some time. You have to understand, digest the concepts of Java, then you have to understand what Selenium is, and you have to start building a framework, everything. But for Tosca, if you just sit thoroughly and understand what is AS1, you can start building your basic test case. So for AS1, it will take 10 to 15 days. And if you have to dig deep dive, you have to understand all these things. Okay. So but basic a normal test case, if you have to develop, AS1 is enough. And for that, it will take 15 days of time. Within 15 days, a manual tester can be converted into the automation tester. So that is also one reason why Tosca has become most popular. In one of our project where Selenium was widely used, so suddenly client has come up and asked us to change into the automation, like they want to change it from Selenium to Tosca. So then automatically people who are already doing manual testing, they also converted themselves, they have also learned this tool, and they have acquired the knowledge, and they also started building up the scripts in Tosca automation. Okay, so it is easy for the clients also to make people use them for Presentis Tosca. So that's why that's also one advantage for Tosca. Yeah, it is pretty easy to use. So even non-programmers, even if you don't know, there will be some people who will be allergic to writing programs. Okay, so those people can easily pick up this automation tool, and there are a lot of openings for this. Okay, so I'll tell you the market also. There is a graph where it represents what is a market trend nowadays. And it is maintenance free. Like even if you are, if your application has many changes happening, it hardly takes. You have to go. There are a lot of new things that has come up in Tosca, where the auto fixes happens automatically, and it's like only very rarely used. More. It's not like in each and every test case you can dig into it and you have to understand what is changing. No, you can on a higher level, if you change it, all your test cases will be changed. You will understand how this is possible when we are developing our test suite. Yeah, it takes very faster time. Like if you have to use it for every, I mean, it is fasterly, what I can say, whenever your application has to have to test it for every now and then, it incorporates the change easily, and it is easy to test your scripts very easily. And 90% of the automation can be done with this because it involves multiple testing. So it's not like it is only stick with one kind of testing like web application testing or database testing. You can integrate n number of, so suppose your project is working with database, APIs, web application, and desktop application, everything can be incorporated to one test case, and you can run your test case however you want. Yeah. So why Tosca? So if you see this, this slide mainly helps you to understand why Tosca is. As I've repeatedly told, it's very easy to use. It's a non-scripting language, and there are multiple aspects that is involved. Like you can do multiple things in one Tosca tool. So that is also, even if it is paid, even if the tool is paid also, Tosca client is ready to give that money so that he can use it for better perspective. Yeah. If you see, it will support HTML, it will support Java, it will support Oracle. If you are working in an SAP application, yes, it will support. If you are working with SOA, it will support. So it will support more than 150 plus technologies. So that is why Tosca has become more popular. Yeah, so as I've already told, no prior requirement of scripting language is needed. I mean, manual testers also can easily move from manual testing to automation testing. There's a lot of support from Tricentis support portal. You get lots of material from there. It's not like in the Google you have to go, you have to search it, you have to get it. No, Tricentis has made an effort to give you all the information from its portal itself. Yeah. If you see, these are the different applications you can, like desktop, web application, APIs, database testing, browser testing, mobile testing, everything you can do it. Not only the different applications, but different industries also started using this Tosca tool. So wherever a development happens, testing also has to happen. There you can introduce this automation tool. Like if you're into energy project, so there this tool can it can be placed. If you are doing a financial services or banking sector, there also widely used automation tool is Tosca. If you are in a public sector, if your company is a supporting a public sector project, there also Tosca can be used. Even if it is healthcare, even it is retail, even if it is a technology, telecom, any kind of domain you take, anywhere Tosca can easily fit. There is no, this thing, as of now, we did not see any issues or any things for Tosca that it cannot fit in this domain, it cannot fit in this domain. It can fit in its domain, and it can, testing can be easily done. Like 90% of automation can easily be done. Yeah, if you see, these are the different enterprise applications supported by Tosca. So SAP, Oracle, Salesforce, ServiceNow, Workday, Snowflake, Microsoft Dynamics, Pega, Guidewire, Avloq, ADP, Adobe, IBM, Microsoft. These are the, on the higher level, I just took few of them. If you see in the next slide, you will get to understand. Yeah. So there's one more slide where you can easily understand, like it will support 150 plus tools or 150 pairs these things in the Tosca, in the market. Okay, so that is also one reason why Tosca has become more popular here in this current market. Okay, any other questions?
Yeah, ma'am, it's regarding parallel execution as in we have in Selenium. Is it possible in Tosca?
Yes, it is possible. There are two kinds of, one thing is Dex. Okay, so Dex is also supported from Tosca. Also, you can integrate with Jenkins CI/CD pipeline. Yes, parallel testing is also possible.
So any sample project like a real-time project will be having as part of this course?
Yeah, we'll be doing daily, we will be doing one. So I'll tell one topic, one exercise will be given, one example will be, we'll be doing as part of our practical session. So a lot of practicals will be there.
So, Mansa, are we going to cover Jenkins integration also?
Jenkins is not covered, but we cover DEX integration, how to do DEX setup, how we can launch your DEX and all that can be shown as part of this course.
Thank you.
Yeah, welcome. Any other
Yeah,
question?
Manasa, one like in API testing, how many languages does Tosca support?
What do you mean by languages? Can you elaborate your question, please?
Like kind of payload, like Postman, we do have it's supporting like HTML, XML kind of thing, JSON, YAML.
Yes, it does support whatever you are asking. All those things are supported. If you see in APIs, let me open and show you. So this is the Tosca tool that you will be working, everyone. So you will have this. If you see, you can share it file, URI, JSON, XML. So API test case, OSP scenario, XML or JSON test case, anything can be created as part of API test case. Hope I answered your question.
Yeah, thank you.
Manasa, Srikanth here. I have one question.
Yes, please.
As you shown earlier, we have different ERP applications Tosca supported. Okay. As part of Tosca training, we are going to cover any like Workday or SAP or Pega, any ERP we are covering for the as part of the automation training.
Yeah, to answer your question, we are not covering any SAP or Pega, but one thing you can do is once we complete all these badges or all the syllabus, right? You can simultaneously practice by yourself SAP. Okay, so there is nothing more new in SAP or any other thing. Whatever we learn can be implicated or replicated as SAP because we'll be seeing different agents. So there is nothing more change for SAP or Pega. There are
Okay.
people in my previous batches who were just attending my classes and they were also automating, they were also doing this SAP side by side and they were able to do it very successfully and they are now in the project, handling the project as a project manager or the project leads.
Okay, I have one requirement here. After completing this one, I need to work upon the Workday, like a HCM product.
Okay.
Is there any possibility to get the support from you for
Yes.
the automation of how we need to go through
Yeah,
specific?
I would say you would not need my support at all after you complete it because that kind of confidence you will get it once you start it. But sure, if you have any such questions, you are always welcome to ping me on my WhatsApp. I'm there on the WhatsApp. You'll be in touch with me. You can ping me according to my convenience because I'm also handling many batches and I'm also
Sure.
working employee. So, according to my time, I'll surely reply you. I'll not disappoint you, but I'll, you have to just
Got
give me
it.
some.
Got it. Got it, Manasa. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other questions? I see 3 people have raised their hands. I hope it will.
So, Manasa, based on your previous answer, just
Mm-hmm.
want to know, are you handling any other batches apart from this 9 to 10 IST time batch?
You can talk to my team, Balasubramaniam, because they will be giving you more clear picture of what batches that I'm taking. Okay.
Okay, fine.
Or else I'll make a note of your name, my batch, I'll tell my team to talk to you so that you can talk to them and you can have a better perspective.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Mansa, I have a question.
Yes,
You
please.
showed AS1, AS2, right? So those are
Correct.
just the batches. So the certificate will come after completing the end certificate, product
Correct.
one or something.
Correct.
So everything is batches. It's not a certificates anymore.
Yes. Now everything is bad, but the
Okay.
certification is what this is what the certification you get. I don't know whether you're able to see this. This is a certification, product consultant certification. If you have to get this product consultant, you should be able to complete all the badges.
So totally, how many badges to reach that certificate? Like 5 to 6.
Yeah, 6 badges. As per
6
I
batches.
remember, it is 6 badges. Yeah.
Okay. So previously,
And
long back, I
everything,
did. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
everything will be completed as part of our training, because by 35th or 36th hour we take, right? So you'll
Okay.
also have all the badges. Most of the people will try to complete the certification also. If they have any questions also, they would like to discuss with me. So I would like to help them, the people who
Okay.
ask more. So you will get enough support for completing the certification also. If you have already done it, maybe they
Okay.
have updated it that it will be marked as completed in this here. If you see, so you
Mm.
have enrolled, and here once it is completed, it will be completed also, the state. So then no need for you to take up again and again.
Okay. So
And
even previously they were giving certificates, right? That certificate we cannot download, right?
no, they have disabled that functionality. You cannot do
Functionality.
it, but that yeah, that one can be seen as a badge, I believe. You can check.
Okay.
It is now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So after these 5 batches, I can do the sixth as a certificate,
Yeah,
correct?
correct.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. So in this, like
Mansur, what is the cost of AS1 certificate?
Sorry?
What is the cost of AS1 certificate?
Completely free.
Okay.
And not only one certification as part our course, if you have seen our this thing, we can also complete one more certification. Okay, there are 2 certifications that you complete as part of this course. One is product consultant, that is mostly used. Other one, I don't remember the name. Let me check.
You mean all the certificates are completely free?
Yes,
Like,
everything is free.
okay, okay, got it.
so even we no need any basic programming knowledge for this Tosca thing,
Nothing.
or any
No,
nothing. Okay.
nothing. No need to have any programming language.
Okay.
Yeah, hi Manasa.
Hello.
Yeah, I just want to know, after enrolling in this course, will there be any platform to interact with previous batches?
No, it is not there.
Okay. Is there any platform to interact with the current batch after enrolling in this program?
Can I know why do you want to talk to other
Yeah,
batches?
no, I will, yeah. The reason behind it is I have a career gap. So it's
Okay.
been 2 years now. So I just want to do a transition from functional tester to automation tester. So
Not
that
a
would be
problem.
useful for me to.
Yeah, every batch, in my every batch I have 3 or 4 candidates who wants to,
Mm-hmm.
with a career gap, and who are mothers, or who are, I mean, who have a career gap because of many reasons. So they were able to complete this course, and they were able to attend for the interviews, and they were able to crack the interviews. Okay. So you just
Okay.
have to concentrate. You can ping me on my WhatsApp anytime if you have any questions or queries. I would surely
Okay.
help. I would surely give you a helping hand.
Okay. Thank you. And
Yeah.
one more thing. Um,
Yeah.
Actually, in that certificate, I have seen that issue date. So will
Hmm.
that be a problem while giving interviews?
No, not a problem. You can say I have completed. I have upgraded and I have completed.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, we will also give you sample resumes. We will also give you sample interview questions. If you are interested, I can also take mock interviews for you. Like, what will be the kind? I mean, how do you want? How do you have to attend the interviews, and all kind of support we will get. You just have to attend my classes, and you have to cooperate with me. Complete the 10-15 minutes of exercise that I give daily as part of your syllabus, so that you can come back and we can have more and more knowledge together. Okay. Yeah. So that's it I have for plan for today. In tomorrow's session, like maybe like first 3 to 4 days, it might be little theoretical because first you have to get acquainted to all the terminologies or all the I mean new things that Tosca talks about. Maybe after that, once you get acquainted with everything, you will be able to start your practical. So before we start the practical, 3 to 4 sessions will be like theoretical classes. I'll tell more about Tosca, what is Tosca is, and how I mean what kind of framework that it use, what are the how to start with the basic test case creation. All those things will be explained, and then we will be installing our Tosca tool, and then we will start with I mean practical come theoretical sessions. Okay, so yeah, it's like live
Yep.
project. We will have all the live scenarios, all the project, like whenever in a project, how you have to do it, how do you set up everything, all those things will be discussed. So no need to worry about live project.
Yeah, Mansa, I have a question regarding test management tool. Is there a way
Yeah.
to integrate test management tool with Tosca where we can save all these test cases centrally?
You want to save all the test cases centrally. There's a
Uh,
Qtest tool that is supported, I mean given from Tricentis only. So there you can have all your test cases. Okay, so apart from that, it also you can also integrate with Jira, ALM, HP, ALM, everything.
okay, so it will be similar like UFT where we can have our test case in ALM.
Yeah, correct.
So we can have all the test cases. Okay, yep.
Yeah.
So are they providing recording classes daily after the session, or do we need to
Yeah,
wait for 1 hour?
classes will be from Monday to Friday. So Saturday, Sunday is off. So Monday to Friday we have all the classes.
No, the
If you have
recording
any more
sessions.
questions
Recording
apart,
sessions will be given.
yeah, recording will be given for you. So after every class, recording will be given to you for your personal email ID. Access will be given. You can access those recordings.
And we have the same timings every day, ma'am?
Timings you have to check with my team, Vicky, because
Come on, thank you.
yeah, these badges which will
Whom
be
to reach regarding these timelines?
yeah, I'll tell you one question I just want to answer. So these batches AS1 and AS2 will have some questions inbuilt in middle. It's not only the video, but also there are questions. But apart from this, if you have to complete this Tosca product consultant, all the questions from AS1 AS2 that we discuss in the class, all these questions will become, I mean, coming as part of product consultant. So if you have to complete product consultant certificate, you should have all the questions answered in AS1, AS2, TDS1, and TDS2. Yes. Yeah, you have to contact Anita, my team. Maybe Anita or others. You can get back to them and you can ask them. You might get a call from them, so you can talk to them according to any other questions about this batch. Yeah. Someone has unmuted. One last question for today.
Sony, like job support is there, like after the completion of this course?
Job support is not there, Jaydeep, from
Okay.
us. But
Yeah.
yeah, job support is not there. It will not be officially, but if there are any openings that would suit you, our team will surely post them in the groups, confined groups that are there. I will also post it in my status. Or if there is anyone, that kind of thing is there, but constant job support, if you're looking for, we are not giving any job support.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So yes, so we can end today's session. Thank you so much for joining today's session. Tomorrow we'll learn more about what is Tosca, what are the top industries that it are using, like more things, what are advantages, disadvantages, all those things as part of tomorrow's session. We can see and we will start little more about Tosca architecture and what is framework. Okay. So that's it I
Sure,
have.
Manisha. Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining our sessions. Have a very nice day ahead. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you all.